Hi guys, good afternoon. Right now it's about 1:15 p.m. and today is 10th of May 2018. How are you guys? What's happening? Market is little down today. Of course, when it goes on for so long, like this is Biocon, sorry, I need to open up Nifty. Yeah, so if the market has been going up so much every day, there have to be days when some kind of profit booking should come. So today is one of those days when the profit booking is setting in. Keep the trades on, like just keep very careful watch on the trades. And of course, what could be the reason for this downfall in Nifty? And I understand it's due to the banking stocks. Like let's look into the banking stocks. All of them look pretty negative to me, whether it's Axis Bank or you look into IDFC Bank or you look into various other banks. Usually all the banks are looking little negative to me, right? All the banks are looking very negative to me, right? And that's one of the reason why market is little down. And one of the stock that I've identified is Federal Bank. Federal Bank is got a massive downfall today. If you look into the percentage, it's about 12.5% that the stock has broken today from its yesterday's high, right? Not from yesterday's high, yesterday's closing price. Okay, and I want to show you, wherever Federal Bank stands right now, that's a very good support zone for Federal Bank. Can you see here? Once, twice, thrice, four, five, six times it has bounced back from the same level. You want to see at the back, what's happening in the past, because past gives a lot of idea to us. So let me mark a line so that we can see, what's happening in the past. So this is today's low. Let me mark it here and see what's happening in the past. So in the past also, if you see, notice here, the same place stock has taken resistance, right? And from the same place stock has taken a support and gone up, right? So again today when it had a massive gap down opening, exactly same point, which is 8.35 is behaving as a very strong support. So let's go here and see what was the today's low for. It is 88.10. So 88.10 is today's low, is actually what is behaving as a huge amount of support for Federal Bank. I want to take you to its 15 minutes graph, right? If you see 15 minutes graph, let me put the pivot points, and you will see that it opened on the third support at S3. It's open at the S3 and it's not breaking S3. If you notice here, it's holding itself on S3 for quite some time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Roughly about 1 hour 15 minutes. It's been holding itself, right? Let's see how the bank nifty goes, and depending upon various other factors, if it breaks this, there will be a further downfall that can be expected. But looking at the past history, it doesn't look to me that easy for it to break this support, because it's a very solid, rock solid support Federal Bank has for, like for good about, um, February onwards. This is a very good support area for Federal Bank. All right, so I had its call on my radar, which is Federal Bank 100 rupee 100 strike price call. And can you see today this stock is available on a discount of 83%? Means, what do you understand by that? When it closed on, yesterday, the value was roughly about 5.9 rupees, and today it opened at 2 rupees. Right now it's even available at 1 rupee, right? Very reasonable price, right? So I'm definitely, I have bought it, my members have bought it, and people, those who are interested, can analyze and do their own analysis and create the position if you want to. All right, and let's look into the market in general, what's happening. So let me just once again take it back to without percentage and see what's happening. So ATD, which was running yesterday, and even the Graphite India, which was running yesterday, they are experiencing a little bit of resistance, right? And I was reading somewhere in my comment box that the electrodes are not made up of graphite. So I thought this is not correct, because I just typed on the Google, are battery electrodes made of graphite? So it says yes. It says that the anode or negative electrode in lithium ion battery is typically made up of graphite coated on copper foil. Graphite is commonly used as the active material in negative electrodes, mainly because it can reversibly place lithium ions between its many layers, right? So anode material for lithium ion battery, which is graphene, silicon, etc. So I was 100% sure because my entire research is based on that. Not only that, it says our anode power portfolio includes, like, what are the materials that are used for anodes, and that's, I'm giving you my reason for investing in Goa Carbon, Flips Carbon, uh, even HEG and Graphite India. The reason for that is these are the basic materials used for making the anodes. Look at here, natural graphite, activated carbon, carbon black. These are the materials used for making electrodes, right? So guys, I think I was right. I wasn't wrong when I said that the electrodes are made up of graphite. And since there is a demand for the battery operated vehicles, and the battery operated vehicles will definitely have batteries, and the batteries will definitely have the electrodes, since the supply of since there is going to be a rising demand for electrical vehicles, so will be the demand for the electrodes. So I'm still holding my positions, although in the morning I had a good profit here, about 39,000 rupees. Now it's come down, because the HEG price have come down, but I'm not exiting. I've been holding it for quite some time, and I'll still continue to hold, right? So what I'm saying, guys, this particular stock, which is Federal Bank, looks pretty good to me on a very, very good and attractive valuation. So just let me once again explain it to you. Where could you have an entry? I had an entry. The reason for me to have an entry is because it was, the RSI was in a very, very attractive place. It was oversold. The RSI's value, least value at that time, was about 10.5, which is almost, kind of a very, very attractive price. I mean, below 15, below 20, always the stock becomes very, very attractive. When I found, the price rejection at the lower level on S3, this is S3. You can see, I'm highlighting it, so you can see the highlight part, which is S3. On S3, when there was a price rejection and there was a support, I have actually taken up the calls, right? And not only me, my members have also taken up, and we're expecting good returns. So hopefully, I mean, you can also do your own analysis, but I'm giving you an idea. And if you want to, I'm sure it will give you good returns. And if you get good returns, you please definitely have in mind to be able to learn about the market, and I'm sure you'll be able to find such kind of trades by yourself. All right, so let's quickly look into Nifty, what lies ahead, and then let's see what goes on. So Nifty is basically, ever since it opened in the morning today, there was a price rejection at the higher level, which is 10,794. And the moment its morning range was broken, Nifty has been just falling down. A bit of support has come now. A bit of support has come now. So let's see how much bounce comes in. Let's look into its option chain and see what's happening. Is there anything, that could be predicted from the option chain? We'll see to that. So if we look into it, the put option is basically at the level of 10,700, which is 2,96,000. This is the open interest today itself. And if you look on the call side, the open interest is 1,35,000, right? So I think the Nifty's range is not going to be very, very aggressive as of now. It may be range bound or something, but looking at the direction, it's taking a good support at 200 moving average, right? So it's tried to break it, but again, almost bouncing back from here. So let's see if the next candle forms above. There could be a possible reversal from here in Nifty. And otherwise, today, a few days, from now till the Karnataka results are declared, there will be a bit, the market is going to be very, very choppy. So if you don't trade, that's also going to be fine. Sometimes it's good to observe the market rather than, always creating positions. It's good to observe the market, right? But my trade of the day is Federal Bank, right? My trade of the day is Federal Bank. I'm finding it on a very, very good support. You can do your own analysis, right? You have to do your own analysis and see whether you would like to create a position or not. But to me, it looks on a very, very attractive valuation. In a day, you are getting it 12.5% cheaper. There can't be a better opportunity, right? There will be definitely some bounce back. If not today, tomorrow the bounce will come and you will be able to get good money out of it. All right. So this is what I wanted to share, guys, and hope to see you. Hope to see you soon at my webinar. And we have already made our Nifty course live. Many people have already done. In case you are planning to do and wanting to learn, please go to my website. This is the Nifty trading course, and this is going to be coming soon, within no time, almost 1 week or so. So just be ready to be able to do these courses so that you are absolutely accomplished to trade in the market. So good day, guys. Enjoy your trades. My trade today is Federal Bank. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.